Hey everyone, welcome to Successpreneur, the only channel on YouTube that's not just motivational shorts. We provide real value and financial education here. Today is a very special day because today we are celebrating the festival of Rongali Bihu. Let's take a moment and be proud of our heritage. You must already know by now the epic achievement of Assam at an international stage, so a big shout out and thanks to all my Assamese brothers and sisters. So on this special occasion, I want to provide some value to your life. Hear me out because this video is going to change your life. This is the secret rule that the rich don't share with you. The only rule you need to know about making your wealth multiply. If you're around the age of 20 or say 25 and you have a bit of cash with you, even 5,000 rupees that you spend mindlessly on shopping or partying every month, then stick around till the end and you will see something magical. This is something we are all taught in school too, interestingly. However, what school doesn't say is how you can use this to make money, and not just for yourself, for generations to come. This is so powerful that even Einstein calls it the eighth wonder of the world. He says the people who understand this rule earn more money, but the people who don't get it or don't know about it end up paying more money. What I am talking about is compounding. Compounding is the process of earning interest on your initial investment, as well as on the accumulated interest from previous periods of time. Don't worry, I'll make it simpler. Imagine you have 1000 rupees and you lend it to someone at 10% interest per month. Rates can be per annum, which means per year, or per quarter, or even monthly. So here we are taking a monthly interest rate. Now interest can be of two types, simple and compound. Simple interest means the interest of 10% in this example is calculated only on the principal amount, that is, the 1000 rupees you gave as a loan. So the 1000 rupees that you gave as a loan would earn you an interest of 100 rupees after 1 month. But here's the problem. The interest amount doesn't grow each month. In other words, you will only earn 100 rupees every month by simple interest. That's good, but continuing this hypothetical case, say the loan is for a period of 2 years, that's 24 months. We quickly find out by calculating that we can only earn 3,400 rupees, so the guy we lent the loan to has to pay us 3,400 rupees at the end of 2 years. Now what would happen if we lent that 1000 rupees at 10% compound interest per month? Right after the first month, the amount would be worth 1100 rupees, just like in the case of simple interest, where we earned 100 rupees interest in the first month. However, in the second month, the interest would be calculated on the total amount of 1100 rupees and not 1000 rupees, which includes the interest earned in the first month. At the end of the second month, the amount would be worth 1210 rupees, which means you earned an additional 110 rupees in interest. You might not be amused over this 10 rupees increment in interest, but over time this compounding effect can result in something really shocking. If you continue to invest for a period of 2 years, that's 24 months, the total interest earned would be much higher than in the case of simple interest. In fact, if the interest is compounded at 10% monthly rate, the amount you will receive would grow to approx rupees 9,850 at the end of 2 years, which means you would earn a whopping 6,450 rupees more than what you would have earned from simple interest over the 2-year period. This shows that compound interest can help you earn significantly more money over time compared to simple interest. I linked a free calculator in the description below, so feel free to use that and play around with it. Now let's suppose you have 5,000 rupees saved up at the end of every month that you know you're gonna spend on things you don't need. Now you do something, okay? Something that takes your 5,000 rupees investment every month and grows it. So by the end of the year, you invest 60,000 rupees total, and whatever business or stock or index or real estate you invested in should generate, for example, 15% returns compounded annually. I will discuss the ways to get 15% returns annually later in this video, but for now let's assume we have a 15% compound interest earned every year. Now remember what I told you in the beginning of this video? Suppose you are a 20-year-old, right? So you decide to invest and retire at the age of 51. The investment period is therefore 31 years. Let's click on calculate and see the magic. Wow, what just happened? Now we know that this inflation is also a factor to consider, so let's select yes here on adjust for inflation and click on calculate again. Not bad. You retire as a crorepati even though you had invested a total of 18.6 lakh rupees as 5,000 rupees monthly investments. Now let's really go a step ahead. Let's say you intend to create generational wealth. Okay, you will pass on this investment to the next generation and insist them to keep it growing for the next 100 years. Keep inflation as yes. What will happen? You ready? 526.2 crore rupees. Wow, that's incredible. Just by investing a total of 60 lakhs in the form of 5,000 rupees monthly investments over a period of 100 years, you ended up creating so much wealth that generations and generations to come won't have to worry anymore about money. Of course, 100 years is impractical. All of this also depends on consistent returns. You may not have 15% every year. Okay, sometimes you may end up in a loss due to many factors. This is the limitation of this calculator. However, this displays the power of compounding and why it's the only rule the rich follow. Now you may want to know what are the ways to get a 15% return on your investment compounded annually. You must have heard your businessman neighbors say they don't even make 1% returns daily. No business can achieve that level of consistency. Sometimes they may be down 50% too. However, here are some ways. Historically, the stock market has returned an average around 10% annually, which includes periods of growth and decline. To achieve a consistent 15% interest rate on investments, you would likely have to take on higher risk investments such as high yield stocks or alternative investments such as in high yield small cap or flexi cap funds or the commodities market. It's important to keep in mind that high returns come with a higher risk, and there is no guarantee that you will achieve the desired return. You can find high return mutual funds on TickerTape's mutual fund screener. If you don't know about TickerTape, then I suggest you watch the video in the I button above. Additionally, it is important to diversify your investments and not put all your money in a single high risk, high return investment. Okay? Diversification helps remove the overall risk of your portfolio and can lead to more consistent returns over time. Now the second way is real estate investments. Real estate investments such as rental properties can provide strong returns, both rental income and appreciation of the property's value. However, real estate investing requires significant upfront capital and it carries its own risks. Hence, REITs or real estate investment trusts are a good bet. They offer mostly around 8 to 10% year on year. Combine this with the earlier strategy of investing in the stock market and now you have a diversified investment portfolio. Okay, I know that this calls up for saving up and investing more than 5,000 rupees per month. As you grow older in life, you may probably get promotions in your job or grow your business over the years. Looking at all this in a very optimistic way. Now that is going to increase your earning every month, right? Provided your expenses remain more or less the same, You can now invest more than what you used to before. I know, all of this sounds really boring and you may be about to click off this video. But here's my last method, and this one is the golden method that I have been saving for the end. So listen carefully. Create your own personal brand, or better, invest in someone who is seriously building out his or her own personal brand. Remember that this personal brand should be ethical and strive to create value and give back to the masses as much as possible, even if the returns are negative for the first few years. Now, I'm not asking you to dance on Instagram, but when you create a personal brand, you build a reputation, and following a particular industry or niche can lead to opportunities for monetization through sponsorships, endorsements, and more. And if you do a good enough job, then you can earn more than 15% every year. Think about it. We are living in an attention economy. If you leverage the attention of people in a good way, if you genuinely solve their problem and create or endorse valuable products or services for society and scale up from there, then my friend, you don't need to worry about picking the right stock or the right mutual fund every now and then. The people who derive value from your personal brand will do the work for you, and you take other people's money in exchange for the value you create. Remember that in this case, the money is secondary and there is no easy way to get rich without value. Don't mistake OnlyFans as your personal brand, okay? Your wealth won't be compounding over the long term if you think about getting rich quick from OnlyFans or something like that without real value, because there is no such thing as getting rich quick. I am sure you must not have thought much about being a pseudo influencer of any sort, but let me tell you this: social media is not going anywhere. The world is going to get connected in ways you have never imagined before with the rise of metaverse technologies of tomorrow. And that's the end of this video. Now go out there and start compounding your wealth and create your own personal brand. Like this video and share it with your friends or family members who still think saving their money in fixed deposits will make them rich, because who's gonna tell them, right? If you're new here, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future videos just like this one. Until next time, Successpreneur out.
Perfect.